I'm going to just talk a bit about my involvement in the Devonshire Colts. Contrary to what many people think, I was not an original member of Devonshire Colts. When the Devonshire Colts started, I was abroad in school. When I came back, the Colts many of the Colts had gone off to school, so we didn't have a team then. Then, about 5 years later, when we actually started, when everybody came back, Arnold, Todd, Alex Romeo, Kenneth Richardson, Joe Stevens, a number came back. Well, all of those guys had gone abroad and came back with degrees, and many of them had degrees in business. So they wanted to make some money. So we talked about, we formed a group called the Mutual Associates, and we just went about trying to make some money. We pooled our money, and then we went about, and back then in 1958, 59, 60, we were interested in, prejudice existed here, even more than it is now. And so we wanted to make some money. So we pooled and we went about, and then we went about buying shares in different black companies. They all failed. So then it was decided that let's rejuvenate Devonshire Colts. And as a result of that, we regrouped and became the Devonshire Colts. Now, what you must understand is that when we first became the Devonshire Colts, it was Howard Academy, the Berkeley Institute, and St. George's Sac. That's where Mr. Lejeune, who was the principal of Howard Academy, as well as the head coach, brought these three groups together and then went about playing attractive football. But that was just for a year, because after a year, everybody wanted to go off to school. So we had 6 or 8 of the 11 players who had gone off to school. So we kind of disbanded. And then in 1965, we decided, all of the fellows had come back, and we had a group known as the Mutual Associates. And as a result of that, it was Leroy Lewis, I think, who said at the meeting, let's rejuvenate the Devonshire Colts. So we did. And we thought that we were going to make money. You don't make money in football. You don't make money in football. So we then went about playing football, trying to make money. Then we realized, well, let's go about doing something for the community. Let's try to make or develop an outstanding football team so people could come in and be a part of this great movement. Of the original Devonshire Colts, I think there are 4 of us remaining, 4 or 5 remaining. Alex Romeo, Cecil, Jones Durham, Walter Stevens. Pepe was a junior. He helped out. He didn't actually play. Onslow Grant, that's right. And Onslow's still looking well. Saw him the other day. He's very much a part of the group. He's a good person to be around. And we enjoy each other's company. But many of the people, many of the Colts are no longer with us. And unfortunately, as a result of that, I just want to say a few things. Now, the team that we had, it was amateur Colts basically, and therefore our colors then was green and white. You know, our colors were green and white when we first started. And then when we decided, well, we want to make some money and we want to get involved, we were told by the Football Association, if you wish to become a member of this association, you can't wear those colors. So therefore, because we had Pembroke Juniors and I think BAA, who were green and white, so therefore it was Cecil Durham, who was the original captain of the centre back and the original captain of Devonshire Colts, who said, why not have tangerine and black be the Halloween boys? So we did, and that is all it is about the colors. So we were wearing tangerine and black, tangerine and white, tangerine and blue, but the main thing was tangerine. So we played, we didn't have a ground, we were all over the place with our training. First, Mr. Jean was the coach of Devonshire Colts, and then I became the coach. Now, I became the coach because John Sturm and a few fellows said, well, Dick's the eldest, I was 26. Let him be the coach. So that's how I became the coach of the team. And many of them regretted it because I was rather strict. So anyway, the Devonshire Colts, I am with Yuri. I take my hat off to you. First time I met him was about a year ago, if that long. And we just got together and we were able to see eye to eye as to where the Devonshire Colts should be going. And he is doing a wonderful job. And I see all of you. When I see this gathering, I say, oh my gosh, if my age group were still involved, we wouldn't have even know how to bring all of you wonderful people together and do what you did. So Yuri, fantastic, and to his committee. I'm going to close by just saying that of the 18 people that started or involved in the Devonshire Colts, more than half is no longer with us. You know, we don't know that. No, more than half are not with us. And again, I wish to say thank you very much. I think this organization, the Devonshire Colts organization, I think you're doing well, and I wish to congratulate you and say to your in his committee, well done. Well done. Thank you very much.